Michael Carrick could unleash a new-look Manchester United side in 4 different ways as interim boss. The Red Devils icon is returning to the Old Trafford dugout for a second time after beating Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to the hot seat. Sign up for the Man United newsletter. Thank you. Michael Carrick could unleash 4 different formations in his second interim spell at Man UnitedCredit, PA. Carrick, who briefly filled in after Ole's sacking in 2021, is now set to lead United in Saturday's Manchester Derby against City. And he will be hoping to improve on Darren Fletcher's 2 games as caretaker boss, with the Scot failing to win in the wake of Ruben Amorim's exit. However, it remains to be seen how Carrick lines up in his first game back with United. During his short spell over 4 years ago, Carrick utilised several formations in his 3 games at the helm. Read more in football. The tactician went for a 4-3-3 system in wins over Villarreal and Arsenal. And he also utilised a 4-3-1-2 in a 1-1 draw against Chelsea, which at times also matched the Blues' 3-4-2-1 shape. A traditional back 4 seems the most likely option after Fletcher restored it for his 2 games, a draw against Burnley and defeat in the FA Cup to Brighton. 4-3-3, alternatively a 4-2-3-1, would like see Bruno Fernandes occupy the number 10 role behind Benjamin Sesko up top. Most read in football. Best free bets and betting sign-up offers. Amad Diallo and Brian Mbeumo are back from AFCON duty and could replace Mason Mount and Matheus Cunha on the wings. Meanwhile, Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo may get the nod in midfield over Manuel Ugarte. While a 4-man defense would likely see Diogo Dalot, Lenny Yoro and Lisandro Martinez start, with Matthijs de Ligt injured and Noussair Mazraoui still at AFCON. A decision will also have to be made at left back, with Luke Shaw available after being rested against Brighton with Patrick Dorgu playing instead. Should Carrick decide that Amorim had things right and continue with a back 3, the issue of Shaw and Dorgu playing in the same side would be fixed while leaving Dalot and Diallo to battle for right wing back. Cunha and Mount could also come back into Carrick's thinking. But if the new boss wanted to go further left field, he could yet opt for a 4-3-1-2. The narrow formation would rely on full-backs pressing high. Recommended stories, yet it could get the best out of the many central players United have in forward areas. Another option could be to opt for a traditional 4-4-2 with a midfield diamond, giving the side a better balance while bringing back memories of the glory days of Sir Alex Ferguson. Man Utd ratings. Dalot back to his worst and Cunha in need of a rest in FA Cup defeat to Brighton. Manchester United were dumped out of the FA Cup third round for the first time since 2014 after a miserable 2-1 defeat to Brighton. It marks the earliest United have exited both cup competitions since 1982 and confirms back-to-back trophyless seasons. United started well but were caught napping when Brajan Gruda fired home a rebound after just 12 minutes. Darren Fletcher's side struggled to respond before Danny Welbeck returned to haunt his former club with a fantastic finish on 64 minutes. Benjamin Sesko gave United late hope with a back post header, but the misery was compounded when debutant Shea Lacey, 18, was sent off moments later. Here's how Sunsport's Catherine Walsh rated the players. Comments.